What's up, everyone? How are you doing? I hope you're doing great, and I hope your winter is starting out well. As you can see, we are in it right now. This is the first official snowstorm of the Midwest winter of 2025, and it is very, very windy. It is snowy, and it is very overcast. As you can see, I don't have a lot of sunlight, and because of that, I don't have a lot of power for my solar generator. I knew this was coming. I knew I needed the plan for this year, and I decided to finally break down. I was gonna get an alternator charger and incorporate it in to make sure when I don't have sunlight, I still have power for my solar generator. So in this video, I'm gonna show you my Bluetti charger for my alternator charger. I'm gonna go through all the components that come with it. I'm gonna go through the installation. I'm gonna show you how to install it. I'm gonna install it right out here and show you how easy it is to incorporate it into your setup. And then we're gonna go test it. We're gonna see how much power it actually pulls, and we're gonna see if it's worth it. So let's go check out my Bluetti DC alternator charger. Let's do it. All right, so first let's go over all the things that are in the box when you buy it. Like I said, I got this off of Amazon, and it came with three separate things. It just had the charger itself. So here's the Bluetti charger. It has your inputs and your outputs, one running from the front of the truck from the battery back, and then the other one running out to your solar generator. So that's what the charger looks like. It's pretty lightweight. And then you got your cord, and this is a 6-gauge. You have your positive, your ground. These are gonna run up to the front. These are gonna connect to your battery and then to your ground post. And then it runs all the way back. Does have the protective coating on it, so that way if you're running it underneath and it is exposed, it's not gonna be in that much, you don't have to worry too much about it getting damaged. As it gets further back, it has this nice feature of this breaker. And this is going to protect your items in the back to make sure that if there is an overload, it's going to shut it off and there won't be an issue. Then from there, these two wires are going to run directly into your alternator charger itself. Now, I already went over and tested this out to see if this wire was going to make it from the front to the back on the passenger side. The reason why I did that was because my solar panels are on top and they run through into the back over there. It did not reach. So I went over on the driver's side instead, and I installed it there, pre-installed it. I wanted to see if it would work before I did the video, and it did. So it just made it to the back. So if you have a full-size truck, this is a Tacoma, think about that when you install this. You may have to install this behind the back seat or in the back somewhere, and then run your extra cable all the way back from that point into the bed of your truck. So this does reach, and I'm going to install it. I'm going to show you how to install it and how to feed it through. It might work for you. You might find an alternative way to install it and bring it up to the front, but it worked for me. If you want to do it that way, you can. If you find a different way, go ahead and do it that way. So that's really all the components. I did opt to use this one instead of this one that came with it. I'll put this in the description as well. My Bluetti has the 8mm input, so I had to buy a different one than what they had sent me. So that's the reason why I have an orange one that looks like this. Not a big deal. I will put it in the description along with everything else. So with that being said, let's go install this thing. So let's do it. All right, welcome to the back of the truck. It is nice and cozy back here right now, and definitely better than being outside at the moment. It is pretty rough out there. Now, I am going to install this from the back first. I'm going to hook everything up, and then I'm going to run it forward before I eventually plug it into the battery and connect it to the battery. I don't want to have everything connected on the battery, having that power source, and then bringing it to the back. Another thing I want to do is make sure that my breaker is shut off as I'm doing this, so that way when I do connect it in the front, that power does not surge and that breaker is shut off until we're ready to turn it on. So let's start by connecting it back here and work our way up. All right, now I have both of them connected. So this is my output. This is going to go into my solar generator. And then this is going to run out the back of my bed, up to the front, all the way into the battery where it's going to connect. My terminals are going to connect. And once that's all hooked up, then I can come back and I can flip my breaker on, plug it in, and I should have a power source. So let's continue. Let me show you how I got it through here. Same way I ended up running my solar panels, the wires for my solar panels. I ended up drilling in there. I know some people are like, I don't want to drill into the back. If you could find an alternative route to get your wires into here, by all means do that. Don't drill in here if you don't need to. I just did it because it worked for me. And I put it back together very nicely and clean so that I wouldn't get water coming in or anything else like that. So I will put in the description, I will put down kind of what I used in that process, and you can check it out if you want to go use that as well. But let's go ahead and let's run it through here and run it up to the front. Let's go do it. All right. All right, I'm back in the back. Let's get this thing hooked up. As you can see, I have it through here. I ended up taking this little, I just used a plastic little toolbox, and that way I can put all my stuff right in here and also have my breaker with it as well. There, now it fits in there nice and neat, just like that. And then all I got to do is run my cord up into my generator. All right, now it's plugged in. Let's go start it up. Let's see if we have power. So there's my light. As you can see, the light comes on when you flip the breaker on. It's flashing. That means that it's charging right now. And if you take a look right here, we are at 208 watts, 210 watts. That's just idling here. That's just sitting here idling. Let's go take it for a drive and let's see how it charges while it's driving, how much it pulls. It's supposed to pull up to 500, but I don't think it's gonna pull that much. So let's go take it for a drive. Let's charge this thing up. All right, good morning. So I decided it was getting kind of late and decided just to close everything up. We'd shut it down and we go for a ride in the morning and test this thing out. So it is morning, and as you can see, everything is cleared up. The sun is out, which is perfect because now I can compare the solar panels to this alternator charger. But I've been driving about 15 minutes so far, and if you take a look at this, my Bluetti has the Bluetooth feature, so what it offers is the ability to see things in real time. And as you can see on here, we're already at 15%, and it's been 15 minutes. It's pulling in 211 watts from the alternator charger, which is way more than what the panels are gonna pull in. I will show you that when we get back to the campsite. But we're at 15% so far, and it's constantly charging. It's awesome, it's great. So when we get back to the campsite, I will plug in the solar panels and we'll compare this. We'll see exactly how much that the panels pull in during the winter in the Midwest area and compare that to the alternator charger. But I think that already it's a win. I think it's worth installing this into your vehicle. It's gonna keep things charged up. And if you don't want to drive anywhere and charge it, you can just start it at your campsite and let it run for a while. As you saw, it only took 15 minutes to get it up to 15%. I'm guessing that this thing will charge up within an hour and a half. It'll be fully charged. So I'll see you back at the campsite. All right, so I'm back at the campsite and I drove around about an hour, 15 minutes, and it only charged it up 30%. And as I was paying attention to that on the screen, it said it was only 211 watts the entire time. And so I had to research to kind of figure out why was it doing that. I tried every single different thing. I tried to max out my charging on the app, and it just wasn't changing it. Come to find out, my 180p, my Bluetti 180p, it will limit it only between 8 and 9 amps. It will not draw it in beyond that. So it was staying at a steady 211 watts. I'm fine with that compared to the solar panels. And this time of year, I'm just not getting a lot of sunlight, so it doesn't charge it. This charges it no matter where I'm at. If it's nighttime, I can turn my truck on and charge it. That being said, check out your portable power station. Make sure that you know the specifics to how much it will draw in at a time. This is the right alternator charger for this setup, but it is also an alternator charger for many different setups, and some of the other ones pull in more power at a time. This maxes out at 560 watts. I thought that's what I would be pulling in, but obviously mine limits it. So not a big deal. I'm okay with that. So anyway, that was my alternator charger. If you have a different type of setup, you installed yours differently, or you have a lot of knowledge on electricity, electrical stuff, and components like that, drop in, make sure that you comment on this video. Let everybody know your setup, how you did things. It may be even better and more efficient than this. So drop in and comment. Be great to chat with you about it. Make sure that you subscribe, make sure you like the channel, and as I always say, see you on the next adventure.